shot. But you're trying to give your team a chance. You know there's no more time for one more pass. If you get it up there and it bounces right, you may get a second shot opportunity.
Alley-oop for Buford. And down he comes with a great feed again. Allen Iverson, 8 points for Buford. And Allen Iverson tonight has 8 assists.
Remember, that's the second one now to Buford that they've thrown. Obviously, you're understanding in practice what the capabilities are of your teammate. You put it up there high enough, he'll go get it and finish it for you.
7 to shoot, 23 to play in the quarter. Here comes Larry Johnson. Trying to wiggle his way inside. Good Philadelphia defense. They lead by 6. And the final 13 seconds of the third quarter.
Now, they'll either leave Iverson alone or give him a high screen. He'll try and draw another defender and kick to a corner. New York decides to take a foul.
Sprewell with his second.
Change direction from the right corner. You can see Buford there. Starts out wide. Sees his defender is too high. Leaves his defender with the change of direction. Beautiful lead pass.
McKee to Ratliff, and he is handcuffed by Harrington. And a technical foul on top of that. Jeff Van Gundy just got teed up by Mike Mathis, a veteran official in the NBA. And Jeff had seen enough. Iverson 82% from the free throw line. At the stripe, and was 2 of 2. They're missing right there.
Let's do that. So we'll put it at.
It's a very difficult call, and I can see why Jeff is a little frustrated because the ball is out of bounds. They're trying to throw an inbounds pass, and your defender is trying to hold his position. The offensive player is trying to move into you to create more. He's saying right there, that should have been an offensive foul. Instead, you call the defensive player for the foul and put him on the free throw line for the opportunities. Now, maybe no call was the best call.
Reset the game clock to 6.8 seconds, and 76% free throw shooter Theo Ratliff hits his first. And more talking and maneuvering by Jeff Van Gundy on the sideline as he works on official Danny Crawford. Jermaine Jones will come in, and Lynch will take a breather on the bench. Jones, 2 years out of Georgia, very athletic player. There's Lynch. And there's Ratliff. He came to the 76ers from Detroit in a trade that sent Stackhouse to Detroit.
Larry Brown putting a couple guys on the floor where with 7 seconds basically remaining doesn't want to give up a foul on one of his key guys. So if one of these guys foul, he'll live with it. Otherwise, he saves a foul on one of the guys he needs down the stretch.
Knocked away by Iverson, picked up by Johnson, can beat the clock with the shot, and does not. The Philadelphia 76ers with the NBA's best road record. They haven't lost a game this season when they led after 3 on the road all year. And they lead on the road tonight after 3. That is better than all but 3 teams' home record this season.
Well, this is game number 26 on the road for Philadelphia. They've played just 20 games at home. On the other hand, New York is their 23rd. Played 20 on the road.
Kevin Ollie is in at the point. McKee taking a breather. Here's Iverson, who's played every second of tonight's game, guarded by Childs. We begin the fourth quarter with the Iverson pass to Ollie. Feeds to Buford, maneuvers on Rice, and misses the shot. Hill knocks it right back to Rice. Here come the Knicks with Camby, Othello Harrington, the newest New York Knick, Houston Childs, and Brent Rice. Ollie is on Childs. Buford is guarding Rice, who swings his way in the lane. Rejected by Buford. Counted for 2. And it's a 69-63 Sixer lead in the fourth.
Well, Rice just gets it to the point where he's too big and is going to shoot it over the top. And as the ball's on its way down, you see Buford go after it. And goaltender call, obviously, a good call there by the official.
Iverson at 3 consecutive three-point shots in the third. Now Harrington comes out with a flash of defense. Childs will defend or try to defend. And then in that charge is thrown inside on Allen Iverson. And Harrington took it right in the gut. Iverson picks up his first foul of the game.
Well, it's so tough to keep the ball in front of you defensively, and you see Iverson go past the perimeter defender, but then the rotation over there by Harrington picks up the offensive foul.
Iverson on Childs. Ward is on the New York Knicks bench. On the perimeter, wheeling his way is Houston. Ollie defending, shot clock at 5. Over Ollie is Houston. Allen Houston in the game tonight, 22 points, coming off a 33-point game against the Lakers over the weekend.
Teams have to be creative in developing who's going to get shots for them. The first time New York posted up Rice. That time they got Houston in the low post area to score.
Iverson trying to carve his way through. No call, much to his chagrin. And here comes Childs, and a foul called on Chris Childs of the New York Knicks.
I like the call by Danny Crawford that time. Childs saw the defender running alongside of him. The defender is entitled to his space on the floor. Childs moves into the left. There it is, into Lynch. Lynch, a good job of acting that time, because you know somebody as strong as Lynch is not going to get knocked that far back with that little push that he got, but a good call by the official.
76ers have turned it over the last 2 trips. Iverson slashing outside Buford for 2. Rebound by the guard, Chris Childs.
Childs did a good job that time of keeping the ball in front of him on Iverson's penetration.
2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Both teams shooting about 43%. Passing side, whistles over the head of Harrington, who got tangled up with Buford in the lane.
There's a new player joining the team. The man with the ball, Childs, doesn't know where he expects it. Harrington doesn't know what Childs is thinking. They're talking it out right now.
McKee will check in for the 76ers. Ollie is gone. Buford, McKee, Hill, Lynch, and Iverson. A very small group on the floor right now for Philadelphia.
But they've played with Lynch a number of times as a power forward early on in the season, so this is not unusual for George Lynch.
Iverson with the spin. McKee is open for 3. Houston got there, may have altered the shot, and Canby collects the rebound. 4-point game, Sixers on top. 76ers led by 15 in the first half. Knicks cut it to 2 with 5 minutes left in the third, 59-57.
You saw Marcus Canby actually grab Harrington by the arm and drag him across the lane to set a double baseline screen for Allen Houston, who scored.
Another drive by Allen Houston, driving Coach maybe more tonight than we've seen him all season long.
I think Larry Brown wants to talk a little bit right now how they're going to play Allen Houston. Where are we forcing him on the floor? Where's the help coming from? And perhaps maybe change the defensive assignment here.
Better players and everybody else, so that makes it work.
I don't know if coaches will take that. Childs is in. Ward has been on the bench, but Ward probably will come in late in this fourth quarter. Allen Houston over McKee. Fight. And picked up by Canby. Rice for 3. Picked up by Buford. Rebounding tonight has been basically the same between the Knicks and the Sixers. Iverson missing a 2-point shot. Philadelphia, though, +5 as of now in rebounding. Philadelphia has not scored from the field in the last 4 minutes. Harrington. Rice quickly doubled. That leaves Houston free for 3. Houston is right on the money.
Well, I can't say for sure, but I have the idea you might see that same play the next time down for New York until Philadelphia figures out how they're going to handle it and rotate.
Knicks come to within 1 as the Knicks have made 4 3-point shots tonight. Iverson looking for Ratliff, feeds to Buford, dances on Rice, takes it inside, rejected by Canby. Picked up by McKee with no time to shoot and put it down. He beat the shot clock buzzer by a half second.
Barely beat the shot clock buzzer and got that up, but it was a good basket.
Philadelphia breaks a 5-minute drought of field goal. Inside Rice, triple team. Hill with the rebound.
It's the second layup now that Rice has missed this game. Early in the first half on the lob pass, again on that one.
Here's Aaron McKee with 14 points, starting at the point, taking the place of the injured Snow at the point guard. Since he's been the point, 20-7, the Philadelphia record. 20-7. Tyrone Hill knocks down a baseline jump shot, and he's got 12 for Larry Brown, along with 8 rebounds.
Tyrone Hill, one of those players that really gets pumped up when he winds up doing something that people don't say he can do, like make jump shots.
Harrington was out of position, thrown away by Childs. It's Philly's ball, and send it over to D.
Well, Kevin, we said before the game, talking about how the fans in Indiana on the weekend were tough on Iverson. Some people behind the Sixer bench starting to get a little rude. A security guard said, keep it up one more time and you're out of here. So a little tougher here in New York.
That's all they had to say in Indianapolis, but they didn't do it.
Happened in Atlanta the other night. Security removed the fan from the front row. Give a little bit too much abuse to Jason Kidd. I think the officials who recommended it, as Sprewell takes the lead pass and goes to the left, I think the officials did a great job in the Atlanta game, because if you can avoid a confrontation before it happens, it's a great job. They went over to security, said, look, there could be a problem here. Remove the fan. That's what happened, and they went on with the game.
Getting sniper fire on the road verbally from opposing crowds. Sprewell, I'm sure, has heard his fair share.
Well, you have to admire these young men that have the strength to hold their composure as Iverson hits another jump shot. Really, with a lot of pressure on them. They're in the spotlight, the limelight, and too many people cross the line and feel that it's an open ticket to take shots at them verbally. And for the most part, these young men do a pretty good job of holding their composure and biting their tongue.
Foul on Tyrone Hill, away from the ball, and called for Philadelphia for the 5th time. And that may bring somebody off the Larry Brown bench, and he's upset.
Well, as Tyrone Hill is putting the arm into the defender, he shoves the defender, setting the screen, or the offensive player, I should say, setting the screen in the pick and roll situation. That's where the foul is called, that extended arm of Tyrone Hill.
About halfway through this 4th quarter, Sprewell changing gears, shifting down the lane, ball knocked away, 7 seconds on the shot clock.
You can see McKee talking to himself that time, because Sprewell got him back on his heels just enough that McKee couldn't get the strip with his hand as he tried to get it on the way up.
Iverson was not set on the bench the entire night. McKee rotating to Lynch, picked up by Rice. Shot clock at 6. Iverson dueling with Sprewell, throws it away, picked up by Charlie Ward. 3-on-3, Ward slides in. Second try by Sprewell now. Hamby slams it down. The New York Knicks to within 1.
Sprewell, small things, keeping the ball alive, giving his teammate a chance to follow back up and put it in.
McKee guarded by Ward. Hamby is there. A retreating pass to Lynch. The drive and the foul called on Glenn Rice.
Hardaway, Anthony Carter to Eddie Jones. Jones went to the line and hit 1 free throw to tie the game up at 87. Miami, by the way, has won 16 straight over Dallas, and that man, Pat Riley, hasn't lost to Dallas since 1988. One of his coached teams has won 26 in a row over the Dallas Mavericks, who have the ball, game tied at 87. This is bonus coverage. Eric Reed and Ed Pinckney with the call.
He's got to rely on his defense to get the stop.
And here we go with 11 seconds left in a tied game. It is in the hands of All-Star Michael Finley. 2 seconds, 1 second for the win. We are heading to overtime here in Dallas.
When you've got one of the best defenses in the NBA, you just simply rely on that. The middle was cleared out for Finley.
These teams are perfect in overtime. 3-0 for the Miami Heat, 1-0 for the Dallas Mavericks, and they head to overtime at Reunion Arena, tied up at 87. The winner gets win number 29. Now let's go back to Kevin Harlan and Mike Fratello at the Garden, guys.
Thank you, E.J. Philadelphia 3-second call. L.J. Larry Johnson missed a 3-point shot at the other end. Iverson just missed a shot. Here he comes. 10 to shoot in the lane. Driving and missing. And a foul. All to the New York Knicks. Sprewell was lunging in, trying to defend. Camby was in back of him. Camby picks up his 3rd foul. Iverson to the free throw line. Opponent all season long by 6 points at the free throw line every game this year. Houston for 3. Rattles out the rebound by Rattler.
Getting points for going halfway in and coming back out again.
Maybe a half, right? 10 rebounds for Rattler. And a timeout taken for Philadelphia. Game suspension. Tonight he is put in 12 points, collected 9 rebounds, and looked great. 5 of 7 from the field.
That's just about what he's been averaging. A double-double for the season for New York, over 11 rebounds per game and 10.5 points per game for the season.
McKee thought about 3. Shot clock at 7. Iverson the fake, the lane, the fire. Allen Iverson cultivating a shot. The Sixers back on top by 3.
I honestly thought that Iverson pulled the string on that shot because of the size of Sprewell bothering him, but he just knocked it down. He did not use the full follow-through that time. It tells he's got some strength in that release.
Also has a sore right elbow. Here's Larry Johnson looking for Canby. Gobbled up by Sprewell. Shot clock at 2. He'll have to fire and does and misses. Rebound by Hill. We got great position. We're approaching 2 minutes. The Sixers by 3, 81-78.
Great players make great plays, particularly in crunch time when a team needs a basket. That's what Allen Iverson just showed us last time.
Iverson again. Good! Iverson's knocked down 2 in a row.
Kevin, this is not happening against an easy defender either. Sprewell gets after him. He's got size. He's got strength. He can move his feet. And Iverson is making it over the top of Sprewell.
The Sixers out there with Lynch, Ratliff, Iverson, McKee, and Hill. And now employs some full-court man-to-man. Charlie Ward is in with Houston, Johnson, Canby, and Sprewell. Screen by Ward. Sprewell feed to Houston. Johnson across the lane. Double. Shot clock at 8. Ward, deceptive move. Lynch hits. The drive inside. Rebound by Ward on a fresh 24. Houston to Sprewell. He'll slash and point inside for 2. What a play by Latrell Sprewell.
So a couple things happened for New York that time. Larry Johnson turning down an inside shot after 2 or 3 had been distorted earlier in the game, threw it back out. Charlie Ward had the open 15-footer, instead drove it to the basket. Maybe not showing confidence in that pull-up jumper yet, but hard work and hustle got him a basket.
Iverson, shot clock at 4, trying to get by Sprewell. Ratliff has it, a second to fire, another 24-second shot clock violation. Mike, I've got 3 counted in the second half by the New York Knicks on the Philadelphia 76ers.
Sprewell takes a chance and reaches in. You'll see it taking place pretty soon. He reaches and gambles but misses. Right there is where the foul could have been called. It wasn't. Now the size factor takes the effect and the block shot.
Sprewell to bring the Knicks to within 1. Rebound by Ratliff. Sixers by 3 with 45 seconds to play. Ratliff with 12 rebounds tonight.
Now New York does not have to foul. You've got to get a stop, a possession, and then you know you're down 3 points.
Iverson will be trapped. McKee left open. Inside the drive. May have been deflected. Picked up by Johnson. Caught by Houston. Goes by McKee. Outside to Sprewell. Ward to Sprewell for the tie. Rebound. Ratliff his 13th rebound. Inhales the rebound inside. Up goes astray. Ward flies, bats it out of bounds. It's Philadelphia's ball with 7.5 seconds to play. And the 76ers will record their 21st road win of the season, which is 7 wins better than the next team in the road category, the Utah Jazz, at 14-7. Lead by 7. Yep, there's a foul right there. So coaching literally to the final seconds. Kevin Ollie picks it up, but no shot because of foul to give, and so the Knicks will inbound.
The last couple times Philadelphia has taken the man off the ball, turned his back. There we see Iverson again, turning his back to the passer, playing anyone that comes into his area or zone on the out-of-bounds play.
Houston for 3, and he's had a good night shooting. There's Sprewell. It sounds, and it is over. Larry Brown comes up with a huge win. They've played 2 games in the Garden this season, and they've won both of them. 3 months ago to the day on Halloween, the opening game of the season, they beat the New York Knicks by 29. Tonight, they beat them 87-80.